Where do I even start with this? Let's get into it. Yeah, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another video, and yeah, hope you guys have a wonderful day. I had have a wonderful weekend. First of all, I hope you had a good work week, or if you're not working yet, a great week. At least I finished work for this week, but yeah, that's not why we're here today, to discuss how our work week goes. Because yeah, we have to talk. We have to talk a bit about things like fan service and yeah, people both left and right and within CG and outside CG circles having a problem with it, apparently. But first, yeah, I'm going to unbox this because mail came in, and finally, I've been looking for this one for God knows how long. And this is the first. This is the thing that got me into manga. This was the first manga that I bought. Golden Kamuy, Satoru Noda. And yeah, it's basically about an former wanted soldiers. One of a Japanese soldier that fought in the Russo-Japanese War, and an Ainu girl. We're looking for a treasure map that was tattooed on the backs of some other army guys and inmates and criminals. So yeah, pretty interesting. Can't wait to get into it. After I'm done with Hadashi no Gen and Conquistador and some other indie and back issues. But that being said, she doesn't look bad. Asirpa. She doesn't look bad at all. But yeah, today we're going to look at a very take from an absolute genius. So apparently, and the worst part is, I tried to give this guy advice how to yeah, about things during a stream with Genuine Comics not so long ago. This guy keeps failing. And yeah, I'm not going to push people who are not going to push themselves, that's for sure. But yeah, this JoSo, whoever you call him, however he's called, he wrote a tweet down, and the best part is he means it as well, which is something I don't get. He thinks that fan service is bad writing, since that means that the author sunk to the lowest desires of the viewers in order to keep their attention, meaning the rest of the show must be boring. That's odd. Because it's... The thing with fan service is, yes, fan service brings in the yen, but the thing with fan service is it is not a black on white, because it truly depends on the genre, the age rating, and if they put whatever they put the right things in the right place. I mean, there are multiple mangas and shows who might not have the best fan service in terms of yeah, Booba and Sweet Melons and the Peach, because that's how the emoji goes. But they have excellent writing. Some of them don't. Some of them have excellent fan service, but not the best writing at all. The best art, but not the best writing at all. But yeah, some fail at both, and some of them succeed at both and create a balance and deliver a balance between You're writing fan service, and everything's put in the right place at the right time. Every single dot connects. So I find quite so that this generalization, just because an author or a writer or an artist put in fan service in their comic, webcomic, manga, whatever, doesn't mean that that it's boring. Nor does it mean that that is bad writing. Nor that it's sunk to the lowest size of the viewers in order to keep their attention. Well, yeah. If you're not, if the fan service isn't provided in the right place at the right time, yeah, people are going to lose attention and you make less profit. I mean, Japan understands that more than anyone else. I think manhwa understands it to a certain degree as well. Frankly, European comics do it as well. So you have a clear age rating in mind. I mean, as long as it's rated, they're not going to care. They have clear target audiences as well, so yeah. That doesn't mean that's boring. I don't think so. So it truly depends on how the story structures, how it's plotted, how the outline has been written down from point A to Z, and wherever they put in the right place at the right time. I mean, you could have a story with the best fan service possible, but once the writing falls and the best art, but once the writing falls flat, you only have some nice pictures to look at, but nothing else. CG. But looking at you, yes. But yeah, that's one thing. Or it could have the worst, or not the best fan service and a really good story. That also happens. Or you have it's like I said, all of it. Or it creates a perfect balance, like with, for example, Captain America. Things like Monster Musume, an OVA like Princess Minerva, great. That's a good OVA, by the way. Definitely check it out. It's absolutely hilarious. It's for an adult audience. But yeah, this is a really dumb take. You only got 1 like, 28 citations, and none of them are positive. And yeah, and I think Cloudy Sky Comics also said it to me. This coming from a guy trying to make a sexy furry comic and provide fan service with ass shots. That's not even the worst part. What he tried to do is make one of the characters in his story, in Goofnoid, I think, punches 3 punches in uterus. Yeah, this might sound come over like me being the contrarian again, because it's true, because I have a character that literally stabs a guy on the altar and removes his heart, and another guy chopping his head off. But that fits the historical context of how the people of Mesoamerica used to sacrifice people to their gods. And from the Olmec to the Mexica, and even to the Tarascans. It wouldn't surprise me if they did it as well. Even though their empire is less known and they're further up north than what the Triple Alliance was, so that's one thing. But like I said, it's not a black on white. It really depends on the context, genre, and how the writing is structured. I'm repeating myself. And yeah, another one is, what the fuck is the lowest desire? Are you afraid of one of the deepest, most innate human desires and also experience with another human? Good question. I also asked myself the same question when I read this. It's either someone's really wrong, or he's a complete incel, I don't know. So yeah, there's another thing. If you don't like this type of fan service, why the hell are you even... Just don't read it. There's one simple solution. Just don't read it. Don't watch it. Just don't watch it. It's that simple. See, worst part is he has CG in his profile. Well, yeah. At this point, is using the same tactics as the ShOWs do. It's a really ShOW thing. No. He's even more he has more trick than the people on the far left as well, but he doubles down on it and says, yeah, I think human sacrifice Allah. That fits the right context, it fits the historical context. Punching a uterus, there's a difference between not safe for work and not safe for life. Something that Mike Jimmy of Live on Quora told me not so long ago, about a few years ago, and he's absolutely right. 100%. I mean, one of my characters sacrificing a guy to the gods, it kind of fits into the grey area of, yeah, not safe for life, not safe for work, but it is something with a historical context, so it feels in place. Punch in uterus, political, you can ask me to write historical fiction, slice of life, supernatural dark fantasy, but this, that one of your characters punch a uterus, or ethical discussions, political commentary, no thank you. I'm staying as far away from that as possible. And the worst part is he goes, this guy's mental, he goes, he further, triples down on it. See, here's the tag. I don't understand why you would associate it with this guy, but I digress. Mutilation of bad people is funny. I mean, why would you post that online? That's something I don't get. Oh, here. Why would you post something like this online on a public forum? I mean, I make fun of left, right, center, but religious and not religious, but no. This is not it. Especially on the public forum, you need to be extremely careful what you post at times. And yeah, this mutilation of bad people is funny. Well, I don't think it's funny at all to punch a uterus. That's sick. And here's something that one of my followers sent me as well, about a comment that he made not so long ago. I admit right now that nowadays I write sexy women being mutilated more and more. It was always there to an extent because I think it's funny. As form catharsis, I hope I spelled the word right, in order to get revenge on Don't Meddle With My Daughter, as it cannot be understated how much I hate that manga. Well, it sounds like a you problem, but writing about sexy women being mutilated more and more and more, I'm not trying to sound like a white knight, but I'm drinking coffee right now and my stomach is, making a U-turn. Thanks a lot. And I kind of understand, first of all, just for the record, I never did crowdfunding, I never had a Kickstarter, but I'm planning to get into it soon. Enough. But yeah, there was a campaign that was launched a few years ago, I think. I think he was also on Jaguar Comics' live stream. And I tried to give him advice there. But yeah. With this kind of behavior, it's no surprise why it failed. And yeah, I think one of the commenters, Connery Catany, is absolutely right about this. This screams rushed. I rushed this and I want your money. The trailer shows nothing about the book except the cover. The images are just character sheets. The variant cover is sometimes used, but then sometimes doesn't. The structure of the Indiegogo campaign is lackluster. Your reputation is in the gutter. Well, with comments like this and this, yeah, no wonder. This sickens me. But yeah, he's right. And I don't say it often. But yeah, he's absolutely right. The guy is absolutely right about it. Whoa, wrong word. The guy's absolutely right about this. He rushed and they want your money. Yeah, it's no wonder that it failed. The reputation is in the gutter. Yeah, after this. This campaign is an embarrassment and your actions have been questionable at best and extremely damaging at worst. Apologize for everything you said, shut down Indigo, work on your attitude and communication skills and stop shitting on your creative team. Thank you. This is something you should never do. Never shit on your creative team. And don't post comments like this. And yeah. Start acting like an adult. And find help as well, because nobody with a sane mind would post comments like this. And yeah. This. But yeah, I comes over like being mentally unwell or a complete incel. I don't know which one to do this, but I think other YouTubers also try to call you out on it, that this is not the way to do things. The worst part is, yeah. And yeah, genuine comments also told me that after the stream, not so long ago. I've been on a live stream quite some time. That yeah. The worst part is, I tried to help the guy, give him advice. Like I said, this is ridiculous. He refused to change. He doesn't want to improve himself. He doesn't want to take control of his own situation. He doesn't want to learn either. And yeah, that's all I have to say for this. And yeah, as for my story, I'll continue to put fan service in it, in the right place at the right time, in the right context, because it's going to be rated. It is rated 18 plus. It's not for children. I don't care about the children. They've done nothing for me. So yeah, that's it. Santa Madre de Dios. Que locura. Okay, that's it. I think I'm going to enjoy. I have to go do some. I think I'm going to enjoy the weather, do some grocery shopping, and after that I'm going to visit a museum or something. And yeah, read Conquistador once I'm back. That's all I have to say for this video. Talk to you guys later, guys. Hasta la próxima. And how they say it in Japanese? Matane. I'm lost for words for real.